Right then, guys, Clayto's back with the season review for 2011-2012. Sorry this has been a bit of a while after the Baggies game, but I've had stuff to do. I've been working down a charity shop which I run, working at Waitrose, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, let's do this season summary. What we got: Defoe, Modric, Rooney, Ganso being the worst signing of the season. I wouldn't have accepted that right at the beginning, and Clint Dempsey as well. He's been on fire in real life. Interesting, Montemantio, of course, there, and Emmanuel here for 3.8 million, absolute bargain. Who scored, let's see, 14 in 46, 6 and 29 in the league. Excellent, right. Let's just accept those because I want to do that. Get rid of that. Right. So, the Premiership. This is the final table. As you can see, we finished a good, solid 7th. As you saw in the last video, we did get into the Europa League. United, City, Chelsea and Arsenal getting into the Champions League, which is almost how it looked in real life, with Liverpool, Tottenham and us getting into the Europa League. As you can see, Wolves, Baggies, Wolves massively overachieving there. Blackburn went down, Wigan did well, QPR went down, who else went down? Bolton and all. So yeah, it was a fairly topsy-turvy season. Going to player stats. Got goal scorer was Jermaine Defoe. He's absolutely on fire. Triple CC up there, Darren Bent with 15. Scroll down a bit. King Bondlehall got 8. And that's all Brighton with solid 5. Vyman with 3 and Holman with 3. That wasn't bad. Top assists, Modric 18 assists. Our best assister, if you will, Brett Holman 6. Albrighton 5. Ireland with 4. Genus 4. Of course he's going to leave now. I'm not renewing it. Bent with 4. It wasn't just me. Who ran the most? Sanya. Wow. Arsenal's right back there, running 6 miles more. Lucas Leiva in second place. Warnock, Ben. That's alright. Distance for 90 minutes. Oh no, this might not interest most of you, but it does me. And there we go. Albrighton up there. Joint level with Gareth Bale. Covering an average of 7.7 miles a match. Very happy with that. Go to our squad. Bent playing the most. Warnock, Clark, Gibbon, Quayer also all playing fairly regularly. Allman with 3, Clark with 2, Zogbia 2, Ireland 2, Owen 2, Quayer 2, Collins 1, Heskey 1, Petrov 1. Let's go to the Championship now. Who came up? West Ham, Southampton and Reading. Blues missed out on the playoffs by a point, but didn't get through the playoffs. So they are staying down in the Championship for another season. They couldn't get past Cardiff. That's quite funny. So yeah, let's have a look at the Champions League and stuff. Where is it? Champions Cup. Matches. There we go. Bayern Munich 1 on their home turf, as they could do this Saturday, which is tomorrow in fact. But instead of beating Chelsea, they beat Olympique Marseille. Just go back there. In the semis was Real Madrid and Inter Milan. Quarters, where did Chelsea go out? They knocked out by Marseille, who won the Europa League, or the Euro Cup as it is on this. It was won by Arsenal. They beat us a North London derby in the final. Park Chu-young getting the winner in the 68th minute. We could have had a Manchester derby this year in the, Europa League. That didn't happen. The North London derby did in my Football Manager game. Whoa, 7-1. Tottenham are on fire. Look at that. Jeepers. Wow. Okay. So, Euro Championship. How's this going so far? As you can see, England and Ireland are both out. I don't know, just Group A. Let's have a look at all the groups. Italy and Croatia went out there. Ireland did go through. England had a shocking Euro Championships. Did have a fairly tricky group. In France, Holland and Sweden. But you thought we'd be able to beat Sweden. There. Quarter final, Ireland did get knocked out against Portugal. That is where they went out. I'm not entirely sure what else. Oh no, let's have a look at transfers. History. Yeah, I bought in 2 players so far. Luca Montebelli, 17, he's Italian. Reports say he's going to be potential to play a similar level to Benti, and that's always fairly decent. The other day is another striker, Alvaro Morata. He's 19, he's Spanish. His reports say similar level to Benti, again, very useful. Not particularly quick, 13, that's alright. Players I might have coming in. I'm trying to get Joe Cole on loan. There I have Martin Montoya, the Barcelona right wing back. I've seen him play a couple of times for Barca. He looks like a young Dani Alves, and when you're at Barcelona you've got to be half decent. Haven't had a scout report. He joins on the 1st of July, so when I do my pre-season update I can show you him a bit more. So yeah, that's basically it. Friendlies we've got planned. Colchester, Fleetwood, Rochdale, Falkirk, Spartak Moscow, Almeria and Elche. Whether I can fit in the West Midlands Police as well, I'm not sure. But let's go over some of the results from February. So we saw there. So right. I'm not sure if I showed you the Tottenham game, did I? Anyway, there you go. Brett Holman scored. So we then beat Wigan 2-0. Goals coming from Cuellar and Rodallega. Again going 4-4-2. Nice victory then. Another 2-1 victory against QPR. Gabby getting both. Cisse scoring for them. Different centre mid pairing again there. And 0 with Stoke, which, I mean, they did dominate us a bit, but their shooting was fairly wafered. They had Bonlahor on the left this time, Holman on the right, Delph and Petrov in the middle with Owen and Bent up top. Early standard, and a fantastic 5-1 victory over Swansea. They took the lead through Danny Graham, but we came back, and we came back properly good, properly well. Excuse my English there. So yeah, I brought Owen on for, I don't know who I brought Owen on for, but on 75 minutes. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, what I did. I brought Owen on for Albrighton, but I brought Bonlahor on the wing. Owen goes up top, 15 minutes, scores 2 goals in 3 minutes there, with Benty getting 2 in 10, and Cuellar equalising in the 44th minute. Now, these 4 matches. So, started off Everton. We dominated, we had loads of shots, 1-1 on target. It was a bit crap, really. Weren't that good. Then this was even worse. A 3-1 loss away to Wolves. We were 3 down at half time. I went mental. And you should never, well, hardly ever go aggressive on Football Manager in your team talks. But if you're 3-0 down at half time to Wolves, I think you're entitled to go aggressive there. So I did. We won the second half, but rubbish. Then a good victory over Newcastle with 4-2. Once again they took the lead. I thought, oh, here we go again. It's going to be another one of those matches. But then Bent and Holman made it 2-1 at half time. And Bonlahor straight after half time. Kabay pulled on back, but Bent restored the 2-goal lead, and that's how it stayed until the end. Good 4-2 victory there. Very good. And then played Man City. I was fairly happy with that performance. It was a good performance. If you look, they only scored in the 80th minute. So we held out for a fairly long time. Don't know why Petrov was in the advanced playmaker role, but if you see here, Barry and Milner both played. Both our former players. I was fairly desperate. I did bring Heskey on. 16 minutes left, just to see if he could do anything, but he didn't. And then we went on a mad run. We beat Chelsea up 1-0 at home, thanks to a Benty goal. I was very happy with that performance. Once again, 4-4-2. It's the only way to play, really, isn't it? And a 2-1 victory at home to Bolton. As you can see how I played Guzan. He was moaning at me a bit. Stevens, Dunn, Collins, Esquiano in up top. Another Villa player, Rio Coca. But good victory, still won it. And Zogbier and Petrov with the goals. Very happy with that, excuse me. Then 2-1 victory away to Norwich. It was a very good one we went on. Fell behind thanks to a Houlihan goal, but pulled it back through Bent and Bonlaw. Very happy with that. 1-0 victory away to Blackburn. Own goal. They had more shots, way more on target. We had more possession. I've been starting another one, heard this time with Petrov. Given back in goal. Given getting man of the match. He did have a blinder in that match. And then a 2-1 victory at home to Liverpool, which I'm again very happy about. They dominated us. All over us, really. If you look, 15 shots, 7 on target, 50% possession, alright. We had 4 shots, 2 on target. And there they were. Andy Carroll. Meh. Did he go with England in this? Just a quick check. Let's have a look at the squad. Got Stuart Pearce as manager. Position. No. Bent, who didn't go. Crouch, who didn't go. Walcott and Rooney being the strikers. Downing. How on earth Downing got in the England squad? I don't know. Moving on. Good 2-1 victory over Liverpool there. Very happy with that. Then played Arsenal, which I didn't really expect to get much out of, really. 2-0 loss. Not really worth dwelling upon, really. They did play Wolves in the Cup, I think it was, just before we played them. They did play. No, they didn't. What am I on about? They played Wolves sometime in the Cup, I'm sure they did. Come on, Brain, don't let me down now. That's in the Premier League. Don't even know why I'm doing this. Just wanted to prove a point. That's when. So, that first game, they definitely played Wolves. Good. I'm glad I'm not going crazy. I went crazy a long time ago. Moving on, and then you saw this last game with the Baggies, 1-1 draw. Yeah, you saw that. Of course, Genius's last game. So yeah, all in all, a decent season. I'll be doing another update. Sorry, I'm doing another update after pre-season. If I've played any Europa League games before then, I'll update you on that as well. Update on any more signings I get. I'll be blooding Montebelli. What's his name? I really shouldn't. Morata and Montoya. A lot of M's in these friendlies and the Europa League. Plus a lot of these players who went out on loan as well. I won't be letting out on loan. Devine possibly, Johnson possibly, but Lehigh, Baker, D'Alfonso and Gardner environment will be in my first team plans next season. That is basically it, I think. Although one thing I do want to look at, did Downing get any assists? See how, like, Downing 8 assists. Yep, this game isn't realistic at all. Did he score? Nope, that's good. No goals for Downing in the Premier League. Oh, he's just a muppet, really. He's a greedy muppet. 4 goals in the league, 8 assists. Unrealistic game. Don't like it. And yep, that'll be me done. So yeah, give it a like, comment, share, spread the word. Thanks to FredX92 for the shout out, appreciate it. So yeah, come back at the end of pre-season, update you on who won Euros, pre-season, Europa League, and who won Euro 2012. Right then guys, see you next time, bye bye.